What's up everybody and welcome to this new Soul Leveling Rise video. Today we are testing and showcasing the new event weapon and decide whether worth to upgrade or not, because I'm gonna be really honest with you. Most of the event weapons that we got recently isn't really that good and it's not worth upgrading. However, I took the risk and used all my resources to upgrade it. I apologize, it's not level 100 and it's little a bit behind in terms of skills, but we're gonna take that in mind. So this is a quick disclaimer. In this video, I will test this weapon head to head with Westwind A10. Now the basic attack and core attack is nearly similar. The big difference is the weapon skill itself. And the other weapon that we're going to test it with is the Demon King Dagger A2. Keep in mind, despite the Demon King Dagger, the best weapon in the game in terms of damage, this weapon is highly rely on the advancement, because I'm gonna be honest, Demon King Dagger is very bad weapon at A0. Like, I believe Blum could maybe out DBS the Demon King Dagger at A0. But the advancement, especially A1, A3 and A5, giving insane boost to the damage. I mean, just look at this skill damage increase by 150%, wind damage 30%, area 20%. I mean, the advancement for this weapon is crazy. So this is something you have to keep in mind, because some new players trying to get something to carry them through the game, and they hear that there is certain weapons or certain units are really good, but some of those units are only good if you maximize them. Some units is not good at the base value. So I think I've clarified the idea. There is a lot of variation here. So instead of testing the weapon at A0 to A5, it's not worth it, because everybody now have the ability to get it to A5. So I'm going to upgrade it straight to A5. And there we go. For F5, let's go. Cool. Perfect. So this is how the weapon gonna look like. First, we're going to try all those wind weapons here in the battlefield of trials. I think this floor, okay, this one doesn't have break gauge. So I remove all the units that I do have. I just use it with the Blum sword. I'm not even going to use the Blum sword or my skills. I'm going to use the weapon itself only. First, let's start with the Demon King Dagger and see the clearing time for the Demon King Dagger. Yeah, so here is the test for the Demon King Dagger.
Wake up, the sun is high. Chase dreams, let worries fly. Stand tall, reach for the sky. Believe you'll always try. Every step leads the way. Keep strong throughout the day. No fear, don't go astray. In light you'll find your stay.
Okay, so the Demon King Dagger finished the job with 1 minute and 19 seconds. As I said previously, the Demon King Dagger is highly rely on the big advancements, which 1, 3 and 5. We just have the A1 out of this big 3. I mean 2 and 4 is also good. They are not, we can't compare them to 1, 3 and 5. So here's the West Wind. Oh my god, I missed it first. Yeah. The first one crit. Okay, if this was crit, the West Wind will dominate this. The West Wind is insanely, but I have to put in mind that we got insanely lucky this time with the West Wind, because nearly all our attacks crit. Yeah, like every single time I crit and I get the reset for my skill. So this is like Westwind with insanely lucky crit proc, which 52 seconds. Now the last one, keep in mind, it is level 80 and the skill isn't as high as the West Wind. So if it was like 10 seconds behind the West Wind, I bought the Maven. I really apologize, guys. I really wanted to make it a very even comparison. However, it's really impossible for me to do that with my limited resources. This is all I'm able to do, but this should be more than enough to give you a general idea how good the weapon is, despite being a little bit behind in terms of power. Okay? Oh my god. Well, the damage doesn't seem really good. Yeah, this one isn't anywhere close from the previously used weapons.
Every step leads the way. Keep strong throughout the day. No fear, don't go astray. In light you'll find your stay. You can do it, hold on tight. Shine your dreams, feel the light. Every challenge in your sight. You can do it, make it right.
Oh my god.
Road's rough, but don't you sway. Push through, keep
Finally, to sum this up, the West Wind was the highest damage with 18 advancement. And to be honest, the difference on skills, although it's +2 since it's 8 here and +6 here, but trust me, it's not that massive difference. It's like 10 to 15% difference on the skill damage, which not really gonna push this weapon close enough to the West Wind. Even making the weapon level 100 is not gonna put him anywhere near the West Wind. But as I said previously, West Wind need to crit. So the damage is RNG, and the number that we got during this video was with RNG. However, if you have the Blump Sword and some other units that buff crit, it's easy to get those crit procs with the West Wind. And as for the Demon King Dagger, as I mentioned at the start of the video, the biggest advancement 1, 3 and 5, as we see, the second advancement isn't really that big, the same with the fourth one. Maybe if we upgrade this weapon to level 100 and the skill to level 9, the same as the Demon King Dagger, they will do the same damage. However, I'm not gonna advise anyone to do that. Why in the first place I upgrade this skill to level 9, which more than the Westwind skill, while it's way behind the West Wind in terms of damage? The reason is very obvious, because this weapon, when I maximize it, will give me the highest damage possible. So this is like investing for like future proof. In this weapon, the more I upgrade it, the more it become easy for me in the future to use it, especially if I got copies from this weapon. Because as you see here in the custom banner, I have the Demon King Dagger here. In the custom weapon banner, also I have the Demon King Dagger here. So it's simply a matter of time. I'm going to get it A5 eventually. I'm not sure when exactly, but hopefully it's going to be really close. That's why I'm doing that. Now the final answer about whether you should upgrade this weapon or not, I'll tell you this. If you are just someone who just started playing the game and you don't have any SSR weapon for the wind, and your west wind isn't, at least I think the advanced wind 3, my apologies, which the big one, okay, so this is the big one, the A3, and your west wind isn't A3 at least, you can upgrade this weapon and use it. It's not really that good, but it's better than nothing. It should make you able to clear a lot of content like the battlefield of trials and get a lot of rewards. So that's gonna cover the lose in the materials that you use it to upgrade this weapon. However, if you're someone like me who play the game from the start, you have access to the West Wind, you have access to the Demon King Longsword. Now, as for the Demon King Longsword, the A3 is the big one, because when you use the lightning, which the weapon skills, it will apply the effect of storm of white flames. Now, to apply this effect, you need to do a counter attack with the skill. Now, this will apply the effect whether you made a counter attack or not. So this is gonna make it really a huge difference in terms of damage. So those are the big weapons. As I said, if you have any of those, this one isn't worth your investing, and I don't advise anyone to invest in this weapon, because this is A5. Like the weapon won't make more damage than what you have seen in this video by a lot. Like maybe how the max damage that this weapon may do is like 40% more damage than what you have seen in the video, which not really that good damage. Not even close from the West Wind. So that's everything about my comparison, guys. I really apologize that I wasn't able to make it like a very fair comparison, because I'm really low on resources. I'm really struggling on upgrading the materials. Even my Demon King Dagger, as you see, I couldn't make the skill 10 yet, so I really don't want to waste all my materials on these weapons, while I know that it's not that great. I only did this to showcase this weapon for those new players and tell them whether it's worth investing or not. So that's, I think I clarify this point, and I give you a general idea about whether you should upgrade the weapon or not. So yeah, thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to support me on the Netmarble support program. Right now I have 2 codes available. So if you just start supporting me, I'll send you the codes immediately. It's not like trade support for the codes, because I don't like to treat the viewers in such manner. If you find this content valuable, I really appreciate your support. However, you can support any content creator and get all the codes that are available without even supporting me. But if you choose me to be the person that you're supporting, I'm really gonna appreciate that. So thanks for watching. See you soon.